Well, g'day guys, and welcome to episode of Team Mad Bonnet Fishing Adventures. This is a very quick episode. Bit of how to look after your boat and trailer once you've come back from fishing. There's nothing worse than getting home and there's crusted salt all over everything. Now, the best thing to do is buy yourself a decent foaming gun. See here. So all we're simply going to do is just coat everything in foam. Don't be stingy on it. Let that side soak. Do absolutely everything, because there's nothing worse than salt staining your boat. Once you've done all the side of the boat, really get under there and do your frame as well. Do your springs, your axle, just coat everything. Spend the proper time doing it, because at the end of the day, you don't want these things rusting, especially not your trailer. You know, for a tinny like this, you're looking at $1,600 to $1,800. It's a lot of money to be replacing at the end of the day. Also, get up in your rails. So you get up in your rails on both sides. Alrighty, we'll let that soak and then we'll rinse her off. Oh, she's been soaking for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna give her a good rinse down. Get all that soap and salt off, and then we'll move to the next step. Important to try and get all the suds off as well, because if the suds dry on your wrap or on your paint, they will leave a blemish mark as well, and not quite as bad as salt. I'm not worrying about the trailer just yet, just the boat and the motor. Right, next step, inside. Very easy with the tinny, clean all the pockets. And I give it a bit of a soak, because there's blood and all sorts of stuff that gets on the inside of these. And then we'll get the foamer. Give her a quick foam. Better take the old Lowrance out. Even though they are waterproof, don't really want to get it absolutely saturated for no reason. End of the day, they're a really good investment to have on board. While the inside soaking, next step is your cross members of a trailer. It is a very, very overlooked part of the trailer. So underneath your cross members, you'll have your drainage holes. See one there, you got one in the middle, one on the other end. It's definitely best if you can get some help when it comes to doing this, because what you want to do is put your hose at one end, close your holes up and fill your cross members absolute chock-a-block full of water. As you see, water's coming out that one over there, and it is coming out this one here. And then do the opposite. Close this end up. There we go. That's the rear cross member done. Move on to the next cross member. And yes, you have to get wet for this, but what's a bit of water when you save your trailer at the end of the day? Once again, a cross member in the middle, one at each end. Right. Plug one hole and fill your cross member. It should come out with a bit of force. While you're under here, hose all the suds off your springs and your axle. There you go. And last cross member. And the last cross member is this one at the front. It doesn't get water in it, but it's still good to flush it out. So next step is your main chassis. Here's the one I filled up with soap earlier on. Jam a rag in one end, come up to the other end, and I'm going to fill it up also, and we want it absolutely full of water because these can definitely rust out as well. There we go. I don't know if you can pick it up to the camera up the other end there. You can see it's really starting to gush out around that rag, and she's built up here too. So once she's all full, let her go, and then do the exact same to the other main member of the trailer. Trailer is done. Time to wash all the suds off the actual inside of the boat. Okay, last step, and probably the most important step, is to flush the motor well. Now you can get additives to put through your hose and whatnot, but if you run your motor for long enough, everything warms up and dissolves anyway. Definitely really important to make sure your earmuff's on properly and not too much water is leaking out, and you've got a steady, firm stream coming out of your motor, the telltale. We'll run that for about 5 minutes and then switch her off. Just giving her a real quick dry down while that motor's running. Have a look at that. Shiny as. Absolutely beautiful. Well, there you have it. This is my particular way of how I clean my boat. It works for me. There are plenty of other ways out there to clean your boat. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to hit that old subscribe button, give the old thumbs up. Till next time, cheers and good luck.